The deck is 11 slides. You've sent it to 47 people. 3 opened it. 1 opened it 4 times at 2:14 a.m. and never replied. You are not sure what that means. You are almost sure. Level 1, Solo Founder. The co-working day pass is $29. You have been here 4 hours. You will stay 3 more because the alternative is the bedroom, and the bedroom has no separation between the desk and the place where you sleep, and you need to believe right now that those are different places. The Figma file has 34 frames. Nothing is built. There is a Stripe pricing tab open. You have not made an account. You are 24. Your last paycheck was 11 weeks ago, and you told your parents the startup is gaining traction. You did not define traction. You have $6,400 left. The co-working space is $380 a month. You do the math every Sunday night without writing it down. The problem you're solving happened to you at a company you left badly. You use their internal data to build the case, anonymized, technically. You don't mention where it came from. The deck has 11 slides. None of them say that. The waitlist has 31 people on it. 19 are your contacts. You list it as early traction in the deck. Both of these things are true simultaneously, and you do not examine them closely. Nobody has told you it won't work yet. That window is brief. You don't know it's a window. Then someone replies to slide 3. Level 2, Seed Stage Founder. The conference room has glass walls. You can see 3 other meetings happening simultaneously. Nobody in any of them looks uncertain. You file that away and don't look again. There are 4 people across from you. The deck is the same 11 slides. You added a logo. You kerned it twice on the train over, and you are still not sure about it. The partner checks his phone during your market size slide. You keep going. You will think about this moment for 4 months. You are 25. The partner across from you was a founder once. He exited at 34. You calculate the gap without moving your face. The questions come in the order you expected, except for the last one, which you half answer using language you heard in a podcast and hope sounds like experience. You leave not knowing if you just had a meeting or a memory. The term sheet, when it comes, is for $800,000 at a 4 ml cap. Your lawyer charges $420 an hour to explain what that means for your ownership. You say you understand before he finishes the sentence. You understand most of it. You know one of your 3 reference customers almost churned last month. Nobody asks. You don't volunteer it. The call was fine. Everything is fine. The wire clears on a Wednesday. You are in business. Level 3, Early Stage CEO. The office is rented by the month. 6 desks, 4 people, 1 of whom is you. The monitors are the wrong size. You ordered them. Nobody says anything about the monitors. You are the CEO. You are also the person who answers the support queue between 11 p.m. and midnight because nobody else knows the product well enough yet, and you have not decided if that is a hiring problem or a you problem. It is both. You do not resolve this. You are 27. Your first 3 employees are a combined 19 years younger than the average tenure at your last employer. You think about that once, on a Tuesday, and then don't again. Your runway is 14 months at current burn. You tell the team it's 18 plus. The difference is 1 big customer or 1 bad month. You know which is more likely. You say 18 plus anyway. When you are wrong about a product decision, it is someone else's 6 months. You know this. You make the call anyway. You let go of the first person you hired after 6 weeks. He was a friend before he was an employee. The reason you give the board is performance. The reason you give him is fit. You deliver both versions in the same 24 hours. You mean neither one completely. You mean both ones partially. You do not examine the difference. The product ships. 3 people use it the first day. 1 of them finds a bug you knew about. Level 4. Growth Mode. There are 22 people in the office. You know most of their last names without checking. That will not be true in 8 months, and you do not know that yet. You are 29. 3 of your investors are younger than your parents and wealthier than anyone you grew up near. You stop noticing this by Q3. You are not sure if that is adaptation or something else. The round is 9.4 men. Post money, your ownership is 31%. Your attorney says this is good. You believe him. You do not model what 31% means at exit because the exit is a concept and the payroll is a fact, and you are focused on facts. You hired a VP of sales from a company you admired. He starts in 3 weeks. You are not certain you know how to manage someone with more experience in his function than you have in yours. You do not say this to the board. Your co-founder, the one who built the first version in his apartment, the one who named the first variable in the first file, wants a different role. The board wants him gone. You write the memo. It has 3 lines. Nobody outside that room reads them. You shake his hand in the elevator lobby on a Tuesday. You mean it. You wrote the line about him wanting to pursue other things. You used it in the all hands. You used the word resilience 4 times describing the transition. You counted afterward, not before. 2 years later, you have 61 employees and a board seat you are technically not sure how to use. Level 5, scaling machine. The lounge has the same chairs as the last lounge. You stop noticing which city you're in before the meeting and check after. This has been true for 7 months. You are 32. You have not written a line of code in 14 months. You stop saying we when you mean the engineering team sometime last year. You are not sure when. You did not mark the date. ARR is 11.2 Ms. Burn is 940K a month. The board calls this efficient growth. You call it the same thing in the same meetings using the same slide. You are not certain either of you believes it, and you do not raise this. You are making decisions about people you have never met based on spreadsheets built by people you barely know. The spreadsheets are accurate. You have verified this. The decisions still feel like reading about someone else's company and signing the bottom. A market analysis comes back. The fastest growth is in a segment that did not exist when you had $6,400 and a waitlist. Serving it means moving away from the users who were there first. You approve it in a Tuesday afternoon meeting that runs 22 minutes. Nobody calls it a pivot. You do not correct them. You are repeating advice in all hands meetings that was given to you by an investor 3 years ago, almost verbatim. You know this, you do not examine it closely. Then a banker calls. He has a client. His client has interest. Level 6, late stage CEO. This is the 3rd time this month you have been in this building. You know which elevator is faster. You know where the coffee is. You know the name of the receptionist, and she knows yours, and neither of you has mentioned why you keep coming back. There are 7 advisors in the room. 4 are yours. 3 are theirs. Everyone is billable. You are 34. The buyer's integration lead is 41 and has done this 11 times. You have done it once. This is the once. He speaks in a register that assumes you understand the process. You do not correct the assumption. The offer is 1.1B. Your stake post-dilution after preference is clear is 17.3%. Your attorney confirms this 3 separate times across 2 days. You write it down once on paper and then put the paper somewhere you will not find it for a week. The integration plan includes a talent review in Q2. You know what that means for the people who will move onto the acquirer's benefits structure. You don't say it. Nobody says it in the room. The slide moves to the next item in 4 seconds. You counted. The press release says you are excited to join forces. You approved that language. You suggested one edit. It was a comma. The wire clears. It's a Thursday. Level 7, post-exit founder. 3 of her slides are wrong. You can see it in the first 4 minutes. You do not say this. You ask about the customer and let her talk. You are 36. She has $6,400 left and a waitlist of 31 people. You know this because she told you. She did not say 19 of them are her contacts. You already know. You have known since the 2nd slide. She is wrong about the market size. You were wrong about the same thing at the same age. You do not tell her. You write the check. The check is $150,000. It is the smallest financial decision you have made in 4 years. It takes you 11 days to decide, and you are not sure on day 11 that you are deciding for the right reasons. You write it anyway. She asks you what the hardest part was. You say hiring. You do not say a Tuesday in an elevator lobby, a 3-line memo, a handshake you meant in a building you no longer own. You say hiring. She writes it down in a notebook with a pen. You watch her write it. You say nothing else about it. She leaves. The deck is 11 slides.